Hello and welcome to the third episode of BPI's Beverage Insights 2021. In this interview series, I've been speaking with key figures in the beverage business and inviting them to share their insights to help our followers gain a greater understanding of where the industry is heading in 2021 and beyond. I'm Bryony Andrews, and today I'm speaking with Simon Gray, who's founder and managing director of Boost Energy Drinks, based in Yorkshire in the UK. So, Simon, how are you?
I'm not too bad, thank you. Nice to have me on. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise. So, firstly, what did 2020 look like for you at Boost? Because it was obviously a challenging year for business. What were some of your achievements, and how did you manage the challenges?
Well, it was, as we all know, certainly an unusual one, for certain. One that nobody was really prepared for. I think the first thing, like any business, it was about protecting people, keeping them safe, and kind of mobilising everybody to work from home. And we'd started a little bit of that actually in 2019 in terms of more progressive ways of working and embracing tech and that kind of thing. So it wasn't a total surprise, even though it was quite a big shift at quite a pace. Absolutely, like I guess any brands, we had to ensure the sustainability of the supply chain. So working very closely with our manufacturing partners just to make sure that raw materials, packaging, etc., was on the ground and covered. So that was good. And I guess the big thing we all had to almost wait a little bit for was to try and understand how consumers were going to respond, how they were going to shop, what the rules and regulations were going to be. I think thankfully for the channel that we operate within, because all of our focus is on the convenience market. So convenience generally has done really well through COVID, people shopping locally, supporting the community, buying a bit more sort of hand to mouth. So that was good. I think in the impulse side of sales though was down. A lot more of the sort of eating at home, the hospitality sector being closed. So the bigger formats, the take-home packs tended to do better, than impulse. But at the same time, there were still people buying products to utilize, at home, whether they're working, the days arguably were longer for people. They're managing workload and family life, in the same space. So people needed plenty of functionality to keep them going. One of the big challenges we had is that we went through quite a big piece of brand repositioning and new packs and new packaging and price points last year, all supported with our biggest ever media campaign. So while rate of sale was hit a little bit early on, that brought a delay to things. So when we were looking to launch in kind of March time, that got delayed till about June. So we had to reshape the plans and everybody in the business, from the brand team right through to the sales team at the front end, had to, I don't like to use that word pivot because it's not pivoting for us, but it was doing things differently and quickly. Yeah. We created, I guess what we refer to as like a COVID response plan in terms of supporting the independent retailers, hundreds of thousands of samples to key workers on the front line. So really pleased and proud that we could, support from that perspective. And one of our biggest launches for last year was our move into the iced coffee category, which was an exciting piece for us. And we just managed to execute that in February time into the market. So literally just before the UK came into lockdown, we managed to force that through the chain, and it's been really successful. And I think we also, probably the final piece was just to make sure with our trade partners on the customer end that we were ensuring the relationships, which are strong on a good day, were really enhanced, embracing all the digital ways of working with the wholesalers and the retailers. All rolled together meant with what was a difficult year, we ended up in a pretty good place.
So on a sort of macro level, what do you think are the trends that are shaping functional drinks?
Well, I think we all know that life is a fast pace, and people need things for them just to support their lifestyle. I think usage occasions are changing, need states are changing. We seem to live in this 24-hour world, online, offline. So functionality really kind of comes into its own there, whether it be sort of the stimulation energy that we were, that's how we were founded. We've moved more into the isotonics and the hydration market. We see through a lot of the recovery part of the marketplace, so things like protein, we've also moved into, and then things, as I said, like iced coffee and ready to drink for convenience needs. So yeah, quite a breadth, I guess, functionality covers these days. I guess it all sits probably under a health and well-being agenda as well, where people are understandably wanting, I say less calories, but they want the right calories. I think they understand sugars, they understand natural. So I think it's providing the right things for the right people at the right time, and that will keep evolving. I think some of the trends that we see around things like gut, around CBD, around vitamins. I mean, there's a number of, I guess, categories that are probably a bit more embryonic than have big sort of leaders playing in them at the moment. But as a fast following challenger, we sort of keep our ear to the ground on trends. I think the UK market's probably a little bit different to maybe either the US or maybe parts of Asia in terms of what's going on there. But yeah, always keen to explore and always keen to support where there's growth.
Well, on that note, I mean, Boost is in a great position currently to grow internationally and become a key player in sort of the wider beverage market. How will your partnership with BPI help to promote the Boost brand?
Well, we have a vision as a business, which is energizing everybody in every way. So whether that's the products that we sell, whether that's the people that we work with internally, the way we engage with partners externally, it's about exciting people, energizing people. I think we felt with the international market that while we're pretty established in the UK, our international footprint isn't where we want it to be yet. We've made some good strides in recent years. We've been scaling up our team internally to support there. Obviously, I've met Moshi a few times in the past, and I understand where the BPI journey is going, and that's an exciting one. I think the team there are very experienced. They're very excited about functional beverages, and they're very well connected across the globe. They do things a little bit differently, which complements what we do. So I guess where we tend to work with the traditional distributor model, they tend to work in that way, but also with more manufacturing-led partnerships. So yeah, absolutely feel it's something that we could be tapping into a lot more than we are. It's early stages, but excited about where it can go.
So we talked about your 2020 and your iced coffee RTD launch. What's on the horizon for you throughout the rest of 2021?
So 2021, I guess for lots of brands, to some degree, is probably trying to fully execute your 2020 plans.
Yeah.
Because we're all a little bit behind in terms of where we'd like to be right now. So for us, absolutely, in the UK, there's further distribution gains to be had. There's really trying to drive awareness with more consumers. There's a lot of Boost loyalists out there, but there's still, I think, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, who've never heard of us. So there's a job to be done there. So we're ramping up the marketing investment to support that. As we've talked about, the coffee category is growing at a real pace. So to really get established there is exciting, as it is indeed for us with international. We've also taken on the sales and marketing of a complementary soft drinks brand called Rio. So yeah, plenty to be keeping us busy in 21 and beyond, I guess. Yeah.
So finally, Boost is obviously a big British success story. So what would be your advice to a young beverage company that's just starting out?
I think it's kind of keep your feet on the ground. I think we've all got exciting plans. I don't think you can dominate the world overnight. I think you need to be realistic. At the same time, I think you need to be excited and passionate about what you do. But at the same time, ensure you have something different to offer. I think it's very easy to sort of fall in love with your own products. You need other people to fall in love with them, really. And I'd say really, go for it, because I never had a sort of a business plan as such on day one, or that was 20 years ago. We've got better plans now. But at the same time, you don't need a perfect plan. I think sometimes you just need to get out there. Don't wait for the ideal time. That'll never happen either. And recognize, I think we all make mistakes along the way. So fail fast, learn quick, and see those as sort of your stepping stones, hopefully, to future success.
Well, thank you so much, Simon. It was really great to talk to you today.
No, thanks for having me. I enjoyed it.
And thank you to everyone for watching. And I hope you've found this episode of BPI Beverage Insights useful. To find out more about BPI and Boost and to receive the latest beverage insights straight to your inbox every month, you can sign up for our newsletter at www.bpi-bev.com or follow us on LinkedIn.